Hey guys, Ray from RVer.com. Well, I just got finished spending a day or so cleaning up and polishing and waxing Anne's boat Snoopy. And to do the job, I picked myself a new gadget. It's going to come handy in the RV as well. Got it at a local Canadian tire store. It ran about, I think, close to $70. It's also available on Amazon. I think in the US it runs around $53 or so. Anyway, it's made by Meguiar, popular wax and polish company, and it attaches to the drill. The good thing about it is it's what's called a dual action polisher, so it kind of, instead of just spinning in place in one spot, it kind of oscillates around. So I guess that helps keep you from burning your paint or anything like that. Anyway, I tried it out and did the boat, and it worked really well. I was really happy with it. One reason I wanted to get it versus buying a dedicated polisher unit is it's so small and lightweight. I already have the drill. I already have 2 batteries for my drill. They recommend a power drill. They want you to use something that's anywhere from 1200 to 2500 RPM. This thing on its high speed runs right around 1500 RPM, so it was pretty good. But it does go through the battery pretty quick. But I have 2 batteries. It's a 20 volt power pack. So basically the 2 batteries did about half the boat. I came back, recharged them. A couple hours later I was able to finish it up with another 2 batteries. I think for the RV, it's not something I'm going to polish the whole RV in one go. But, you know, being full time, I can take my time and just do a section at a time every week or so, get it out, do a section, and keep the RV looking good. I think maybe I'll give the front cap a try. It's always something that gets a lot of oxidation on it, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm just, up until this point, I've been doing hand waxing, but that can get a little tiring, so I think with the aid of this, it'll really help. Let's just pull this apart. I got to clean it up anyway. And I'll give you a look at the actual hardware. These are the pads you get. You can get extra pads. They're kind of a foam pad. And they come in 3 different types of pads. You can get ones that are for compounding, polishing, and waxing. Either red, yellow, or blue. Here's a closer look at it. It doesn't feel cheaply built in any way. This is pretty heavy plastic, this outside case. You have a metal spindle here, and you can see when I turn that how it doesn't just spin in a total circular way. So that's the dual action thing of it. On the top here there's a Velcro pad, and that's probably the downfall of this thing, especially from the reviews. I looked quite a bit different websites, and all the reviews were pretty good other than the pads. They stick by Velcro, but after some use these start to come off. You can see whatever glue they use to put on there doesn't hold up very well, but that's one of the only drawbacks I could find. Along the side here it has a rubber ring just so you don't hurt things. Kind of a protective bumper that can come off. Well, you know me, I just got to take everything apart, see how it's built. If it can come apart, usually the better quality stuff can come apart. So this little disc can come off, 6 hex screws there. You can kind of see in there there's a kind of a weight, 1/2 weighted thing that spins. Looks like we can also undo that and get further into it. Well, I'll give up on that one. I tried to loosen that hex screw there, but it's on there really tight. Pretty well was going to strip my little tool, so I'll give up. I don't want to damage anything. Anyway, it looks kind of funky when you have it in the drill. Okay, let's slap her back together and give you a demo. Okay, we'll give the door a try. Just added a swirl on there. good job. You can kind of see the line there. I waxed this part. This part hasn't been waxed yet. This has about maybe 8 months since I did the last wax job, back before we left on the trip down south in the fall. So it's not really that bad. It came out pretty good. Not sure how well the camera picks that up, but here's the not waxed part, and then you can see shinier right here, nice and smooth, where I did the work with the polisher there. Hopefully it'll come through in the video, but I just did a section just under the back end of the cooter here, right there. You see quite a difference in color. Took a lot of the white oxidation off this fiberglass cap. Brought back quite a bit of the smoothness to it. So, I guess I got a long summer, so I do a little section at a time, take a couple battery chargers. I think this front cap I could probably do with a couple batteries. That one went pretty quick. Well, there you go. That's the Meguiar DA Power System. That's going to be a good addition to my RV gadget pile of stuff. At least I don't have to carry a big polisher around. You know, if you have a big RV and you're going to do it in like one go, this is not going to do the trick at all. But for doing small panels and also taking out scratches, maybe fixing up the lenses on headlights, stuff like that, I think it'll work quite well. And it's so small, it really doesn't add any weight or any problems with storage. Until next time, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Thanks for watching. Cheers, folks.